Have you ever been erased from the most important day of your child's life? I was. My daughter got married, and I wasn't there. Not because I didn't want to be, not because I wasn't alive, but because she chose to keep it a secret. And for years, I carried that wound like a knife in my chest until, after my husband passed, I found a letter that changed everything. But if you've ever been betrayed by family or discovered a truth too heavy to carry, stay with me. This is my story. And if you're new here, subscribe, because stories like mine, they're not rare, but they are real. I still remember the exact moment I found out. It wasn't from her lips. It wasn't through a phone call. It was a photograph. A distant cousin posted a smiling group picture on Facebook. Everyone dressed in soft pinks and whites, standing under an arch of roses. And there she was, my daughter, in a wedding dress. Her arms wrapped around her new husband, a husband I'd never met. I stared at that picture so long, my coffee went cold beside me. My hands trembled so badly, I almost dropped my phone. No call, no invite, no explanation. My daughter got married, and I wasn't there. When I tried to call her, she didn't answer. When I messaged her, she replied days later with 4 words. It was for the best. For the best. For the best that her own mother was erased from the day she pledged her life to someone else. For the best that I sat alone in my kitchen staring at a screen, while the rest of the family clinked glasses that night. I cried until the pillow was soaked through. My husband, her father, sat in silence, his face turned away. He never defended me, never explained, only said, "She's an adult now. Let her be." Something inside me cracked that night, and for years it never healed. Birthdays came and went. Anniversaries passed in silence. Even when her first child was born, I was only told through a relative, not by her. Do you know what it feels like to be a living ghost? To watch your child's life unfold from the outside, like pressing your face against the glass of a house that used to be your home. The holidays were the worst. We decorated our little tree with twinkling lights and homemade ornaments. Then we watched her family gather in their matching pajamas, sharing jokes and presents over video chat. Emily, her older sister, would always turn away the camera from me, like I was some sort of freak show they needed to hide from the world. Sometimes I heard snickers behind cupped hands, other times loud whispers. Once my niece asked, "Why does she look so sad?" And then the connection would suddenly cut out. I blamed myself. Maybe I had been too strict. Maybe I hadn't listened enough. Maybe I wasn't the mother she wanted. But no matter how much I replayed it, the answer never came. Then my husband died. He went quickly, a heart attack in the middle of the night. And even in that grief, I couldn't help but notice something strange. My daughter came to the funeral. She cried in my arms like a little girl. She whispered, "I'm sorry, Mum." But before I could ask her why, she slipped away again like smoke between my fingers. A week later, while sorting through his belongings, I found it, a letter, carefully tucked inside the pages of his Bible. My hands shook as I opened it. It was addressed to me, and in his handwriting, the truth unraveled. "Forgive me, Margaret. It was my doing. I told Emily not to invite you. I told her you would ruin her wedding with your disapproval. I poisoned her heart against you because I couldn't bear her knowing the truth that the man walking her down the aisle wasn't her real father. I thought I was protecting her, but I see now I was protecting myself. If you're reading this, I'm sorry. I destroyed your bond with our daughter. I hope one day she tells you the truth herself." I dropped the letter on the floor. My knees gave way beneath me. All those years, all those tears. The hatred I thought my daughter carried toward MIT wasn't hers, it was his. He'd built a wall between us out of lies, and she believed him. My heart ached, but for the first time I understood. I called her my daughter. "For the first time in years," she answered. My voice broke as I said, "Emily." She went silent. Then softly, "You told me you didn't want to come, that you would shame me." And just like that, the truth spilled between us. We cried for hours that night. For the years lost. For the love stolen. For the wedding without me. I can't get those years back. I'll never see her walk down the aisle. I'll never be in those photos. But now I'm in her life again, and that's what matters. So, if you're listening to this, and you've been cut out, erased, or betrayed, remember this. Sometimes the story you've been told isn't the truth. Sometimes the wound wasn't your fault. And sometimes healing begins with a single letter. Thank you for watching this story. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and share it with others. Your support means everything to us. And if you're searching for more captivating tales, don't miss these stories also available on our platform. Now, let's keep the conversation going. What's the hardest part about being erased from your child's life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your stories matter. And if you're ready to learn more about yours, subscribe to our channel.